This is lonely Mr. Forrest Klein. He's lost his wife, Miss Savannah Glastonbury, 7 years ago. Since then, his routine is always the same. He wakes up, brushes his teeth, drinks his coffee, and goes for long and never ending walks, hoping something extraordinary will happen to him. His best friend is his little diary full of poems dedicated to Miss Glastonbury. This is Elena Castro. She's a 17-year-old loner. Her best friends are Rimbaud, Picasso, and Truffaut. When not in school, she's either having individual picnics or going for long and philosophical walks with hope something extraordinary will happen to her. Little did Mr. Klein and Elena know that on that sunny and monotonous Sunday morning, their destiny would bring them together. Oh, yes, he forgot to take his heart pills. It took Elena 2 hours to read the same poetry for 87 times. Also, 2 hours to get to know Mrs. Glastonbury without knowing what she really meant to the poet behind the diary. Then, she spent 30 minutes dancing and moving, reciting the unique poetry of Mr. Klein. The sun was down, and after seeing Mr. Klein's number written in the diary, the girl decided to call him and invite him for one of her picnics so she could give him his book back. And on the next morning, a new artistic idea arose in her mind. She would go to that picnic dressed just as the lovely lady portrayed on Mr. Klein's poetry. Oh well, at first Mr. Klein was shocked. Not because of the scarf or the lipstick Elena was pulling off, but that girl, standing in front of him, had Savannah's nose and smile. Time went by as the loners entertained themselves. Elena was happy. Finally, she had a friend. And she and her friend eventually fell asleep, just to wake up at noon. But something had changed. Mr. Klein was then realizing what was really going on. A teenager trying to play with his feelings by pretending to be his dead wife? How deeply had the girl read into his diary? That was sick. Sick. The man was getting angrier and angrier. And Elena, oh poor Elena, she just couldn't understand what was really going on. Angrier. He was getting angrier. Oh, stop it! That day, Elena Castro learned her lesson. Her only friends were Rimbaud, Picasso, and Truffaut, and that's how it should always be. Oh yeah, and poetry was definitely her destiny.
Dance with me through fields of snow. Follow me far away we'll go. We'll make angels in the snow. Skate with me across icy lakes, carving figures with our skates. We'll make angels in the snow. Skate